What is up? What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, the duster's back in the shop for winter upgrades in spring. It's weird, right? Anyway, stay tuned. This is the same day. If you have not watched the last video, we put that LS in that BMW. Well, I gave y'all updates. So, LS is in the BMW. We have enough room. Duster. And I already started. I'm bad at this YouTube stuff. Okay. Anyway, only thing I've done is charge pipe off and unhook the exhaust. And I burnt myself a lot. It's still hot. So, we're going to give it a few minutes. But what we're doing, this thing's got a blowed head gasket. Put another set of head gaskets on it. This will be like the fourth time. They've all been my fault, except for the failed dome pressure sensor and it made 43 pounds of boost this last time. That one wasn't really my fault. But, boy, it felt fast for a second. Anyway, if you know, this car has always had an issue. Like down real low, it was great. But then it just kind of didn't make the power it's supposed to be making. Come to find out, whenever I got the cam from Bullet, they gave me some specs on some valve springs. I screwed the pooch. I got the right seat pressure, but the valve springs that's on it don't have enough rate. So it's basically floating the valves at like 5,000. That's why I won't climb above 6,000. And it's, for what it is, it's not as fast as it should be. So we got some new pack springs. Well, new to me. They were on our buddy's car. He had a solid lift. He bought those springs. They were way too tight. He bent a whole bunch of push rods, and then he went down a few numbers, like a couple of hundred numbers. So we got those springs. I got new push rods. These are 83 wall. Now I feel like they're deflecting. Like as they come up and they get pressure, they So we got new push rods. We got 145 walls from Smith Brothers. We had to wait like 2 months for those things, but totally worth it if this thing's fixed. So head gasket, springs, and push rods is what we're doing. So we're gonna let this thing cool off a little bit, and we're gonna get to work. We might break up. We might hold off on the video for a minute. I might go out to the track. The satellite. They took the cam and the heads out of the Savoy, put it in the satellite, and it's making its first passes. Very first pass, they just text me as I was talking here, right across the screen. It went 724 with a 156 60 foot. I don't think it's got no timing in it, and Jonathan's driving it, and I don't know how hard he's leaping. So we might go out to the track, catch up with them, but we gotta get this thing done. Today's Saturday. By next Friday, I want to be testing it. But as Taylor Ray says, that's enough jibber jabber. Let's get to work. All right, so I just want to share this with y'all. A little bit more jibber jabber. I'm sorry, but the car is set in the trailer all winter, and this is what I pull it out to. So that's from when it blew the head gasket, blew water all over the windshield. Yes, windshield's cracked. Still got to get that fixed. But that's mold. And it is, it's on the parachute. I guess the trailer wasn't sealed up that good. Dang it. It's alright. It is A-okay. We'll clean it up. But now we know. Next time, there was a lot of work going on in here. But next time, we'll bring it in. And we'll not let this happen again. If you don't know, we're basically... I said as soon as this thing runs a 4, we're going to pull it in here and paint it. Might have, depending on the races. Now, if some races come up, we might go racing it. Just, spray paint it black. Paint it black, hit the track. But when it goes a 4, we're going to paint it. Already got primer. I got sandpaper. Only thing else I got left to buy is paint. And I'm not going to tell you the color yet, but it's going to be good. In my heart, I know that this right here is the fix, and it's going force. So anyway, we're gonna let it cool down and get to work. Let's go.
Yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night? Yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. It's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive and save it. What keeps you up at night? Yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night? Yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan.
And for some reason the time lapse turned off, but header, the entire turbo kit's off, intake is off. We got to set it up there because I don't mess with that throttle cable. That's yeah, I just leave it be. I might pop off these bracket right here to give a little bit more room, but as of right now it's fine. I'm gonna take a break, about to probably eat some dinner and make a decision whether we're going to a racetrack. I thought they was just testing, but they're racing, so I guess you'll find out here in a second. I'll find out in a little bit. I'm gonna go. If I go out there, I'll pick back up tomorrow. So watch out. All right, guys. It's the next morning. We did go out to the track last night. The satellite made its first few passes. Went 722. It's now got a little bit bigger cam, but it went from a roller to a solid flat tappet. And the Edelbrock heads that used to be on the Savoy are now on the satellite. So it picked up a tenth and a half because it was running 730s. So it went 722, but shifted in 5600 when I typically shifted at like 6000, 6200, somewhere around there. So I think it'll go 400s a lot, 600s a lot as far as, you know, ET. So I think it'll go 7.0s, which not bad for a 4,200 pound rate, 4,200 pounds with me in it, street car. So, but when I got there, they had already pulled out a first round. Like 12 of the 16 rockers somehow gained like 20 or 30 thousandths lash. So they'd already pulled out. We reran the valves, and then made a pass, and it went 726, but it shook the tires because he didn't get a good enough burnout. So sometime this week they're just going to pull the lifters and look at it, make sure that it's not wiping the cam low. But if there's 12 out of 16 that grew lash, I don't think that's cam and lifters, because it's the exact same cam and lifters that came out of the Savoy. So I don't know, hopefully it's okay. But anyway, we're back on the Duster. All right, so intake's off, it's up there, tire turbo kit's off. Up next, we'll pull plugs and then pull valve covers and get to getting. All right, so moment of truth. It looks normal. Alright, so now we bust off the rocker arms and pull push rods and then start pulling the head. It's pretty much that simple. I went ahead and broke them loose, and I just used my pull them out. So that should be it on this side, and then same thing on the other side.
So got this side off. I gotta take out those back two studs to get it up over the master cylinder, but I don't think it was this side that had a problem. It would appear to be the other side, because I mean, in actuality, this gasket looks pretty damn good. And then the head looks great. So I think it's safe to say it was the other side.
So pull this gasket off and jump on to the other side. Just kidding, I found it. It's right there. That's where it got it. Yeah, you see the nice little bow in there. That's probably when I was pulling it up, but all this material gone right there, going straight to the water port.
That's where she's leaking from. But great news is the block is good. So anytime you have a head gasket issue, there's a chance that it might torch the block or the head, and it didn't do that with us. Now this sucks because every time we have to change these, each head gasket's $100. It's $92 plus shipping. There we got two brand new ones. So we'll go ahead and get the other side off, because if we're changing one, I already got the other one. We're changing both of them. Plus it might be another one over there too, but that's for sure what got us right there. Now if we ran methanol, we wouldn't need to run water, and we wouldn't have this problem at all. But I mean, it's still a blown head gasket, so it's down on power. Which this car's always down on power. Poor baby. But we'll go ahead and start pulling off the other side. Alright, so this side's off. I accidentally threw the gasket on the ground. But this one looks perfect. There's nothing on it besides dirt from on the ground. Don't hate me for this, but I installed these dry. So this right here is going in my trailer as a spare. That one never got coated with anything, so it's technically reusable. Yeah, I'm cheap, I know. I could just buy a new one, but it's $100 for a head gasket. Let's take a look at the cylinder head. Everything looks gravy. Besides that's the condensation from the E85 gets in these water jackets, and man, it don't like it. Same thing if you run methanol. It's a lot worse if you run methanol, but yeah. So that's good news. We did find the blown head gasket, so that makes me feel better. Alright guys, so we already got one cylinder head back on. About to put the other one on. Some brand new cosmetics. We're going to hit them with a little bit of that Indian head shellac, and hopefully they seal. I had to stop on the valve springs. That compressor, that's scary. So we're gonna put the air in the cylinders and use another valve spring compressor. So we'll just get the heads on, and then tomorrow Dad here will bring us the other compressor, and we'll get that done. So without further ado, we're gonna hand them this, and we're gonna shellac it up. All right, so shellac the head gasket, ran our bead of silicone along there, and now I'm about to just take a 5/8 and use the electric. That's a right angle impact. It's not actually a ratchet, unfortunately. But all of these, they say ARP. You want the ARP facing up because the other side is the machine flat side. So we'll just run it down, and then we'll go 40, 60, and we're going to stop at 85. It's going to be the head torque on these bad girls. So without further ado, let's get to getting. All right, guys. So we're on day 3. It really shouldn't take this long, but yesterday there was complications. I don't even know what all I shared.
Had that big C spring compressor. Threw up a retainer, threw up a keeper. I found the retainer, never found the keeper. Luckily, Dad came over and he has some 10-degree locks in his truck. God bless that man. He is a saint. So, but he didn't have that spring compressor. He had to get it. So today while I was at work, he dropped it off. And yeah, here we are. So we got the heads on with new gaskets, new head gaskets. So we're going to go ahead and put the springs in. Now, they're on the car. We had to put them on the car to use that spring compressor. And we're just going to hook up air, throw the valves up, and put the springs in. So, without further ado,
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad,
Yeah.
baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that
whoa,
someone's gonna help.
it's done. Look at that. I ain't even have to do nothing. The sweat's AI. It's made up. So, all we gotta do now, pull off. Whoa, camera's dirty. Hold on. Pull off the thing, and then we got a package from Smith Brothers. So let's get that off. Kind of clean this mess up a little bit, and get going. All right. So we got our Smith Brothers push rods, 18 of them bad boys. So I got 2 extras. Man, I got to clean up at some point. Once I get this done, y'all, I promise I'll clean up. So here's our new one. There's our old one. All right. These are 143 wall. These are 83 wall. The biggest, I think these were my biggest problem. None of them are bent. But if you go back to when we had to assemble these push rods because they came unfinished, we had to cut them and put the ends in. You can see they deflect a lot. And this right here, almost every single one of them's got that. So that means it's been rubbing the head, so it's been deflecting in there. These, I kid you not, this might be a third, maybe half a pound, and this one is just a few grams. Drop test is always good. Whoop, from the top of the valve cover. Yep. So these bad boys, after I clean this up, is going to go all 16 of them in the car. All right, so I got the push rod set in. Now, I never showed y'all the specs on these. They're 275 on the seat at 2 inches. They're installed at 192.5 is our final number. So it's going to be 785, 790-ish, fully open. Now these push rods are 143 wall. Now, if you're new to big block Mopar, they're not like a Chevy or something that oils through the push rod. I try to get these as solid as I can, but that's the most wall they make. Everything is actually oiled through the head right here, and it comes up through through right there, right where the bolt is, and it comes up and it travels along the shaft. Shaft mount rockers, obviously these are Harlan Sharps that are older than me, but they're great. They've never failed. The only thing we beat a ball off of one, and also big block Mopar ball here, cup push rod. So they oil up through there, and it oils the rollers, and it also oils the tips. So keep that in mind. That these don't oil up. So I guess what's next is I need to start hooking grounds back up and clean up my exhaust gasket. As you can see, we had a blowout. Whoa, we had a blowout there. We had a blowout there. So I need to be better this time putting them in. Man, those heads are shiny. Well, the rest of the car is dirty, so just that little glare. Anyway, back to more scraping and see how far we get done. Kid's about to have to go to bed, so I'm probably about to have to be done for the night because got a kid's room right up there. Than what it really is. I think it's it's 8 o'clock, so they'll be getting in the shower in an hour and then going to bed from there. So what we can get done in an hour is what we get done. If not, we'll pick back up tomorrow. But today's Monday. We're just trying to make it to the track on Friday. That's the goal. You should be seeing this probably Thursday night. So anyway, back to scraping, back to cleaning, and if we got time, we'll throw the rockers on. All right, and again, the next day. Last night we got the rockers on it. These 30-something-year-old Harlan Sharps. All good. I just ran the valves just now. Everything's set to 14 code. So, it's good. Motor spins over beautifully. Only thing we really got left to do is start putting it back together. One intake gasket take off. Got 2 new intake gaskets. I got my brand new header gaskets. And start slapping this old girl back together. We're gonna leave the old spark plugs in it, get it running, get it fired up, and like load it up in the trailer and all that. And then when we get to the track, we'll just pick one. Probably like number 4 because it's easy to get to, and start reading plugs off that one. So I guess let's get it. We'll get that intake gasket off, get our new SCE gaskets on, hook it up all over grounds, and oh, there is one more thing we got to put on the car. I forgot all about it, but I made a promise I was not going to go racing again until I changed out the thermostat thing. My buddy told me to put that on there. He actually hooked me up with it, and it makes bleeding the air out of the cooling system so much easier. But when it popped the head gasket, water got everywhere, and I'm afraid of water getting under the tires. That's why the radiator's in the rear. Also weight bias. So we're gonna put just a regular 16AN water neck back on that thing, and yeah, I ain't doing that no more. So ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's get it. All right, the tedious task of putting on the headers. It always takes a while because I RTV them, as you know. So then I get them on, and then I got to clean up all the RTV. And I did dumb stuff like kind of halfway polishing them. They used to be painted silver. I painted them silver when I first did them. And yeah, I hate it. That was stupid. So this side still had like a lot of silver left in it. Like you can kind of see like traces of it. This side was even worse. But I just went through it and took everything off. You know, hit it with the brake clean, blah, 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 blah. That's not painted. That is the actual color of, I think that's 4-inch. Might be 3.5. Yeah, no, that's 4-inch. That's 3.5. So these are 1 7/8 primaries, and it comes out to a 3.5-inch collector. And then 3.5 into turbo, 4-inch out. And 3-inch to the throttle body. Should probably upgrade that one day, but it is what it is. Up next, got to get off this intake gasket, put the new intake gaskets on, and I guess intake valve covers turbo kit, and it's ready. Well, I got to change out the thermostat housing. Got to do that too. Can't forget that. I hate that thing. All right, intake gaskets. Let's go. Yeah, I suck at this YouTube stuff. The car is completely together. I just tightened up the feed and the drain to the turbo. I don't remember the last thing I filmed. Ta-da! So, you got a new plate on. Plumb the wastegates back up. I should have polished that intake tube while it was off the car, but I didn't. So it's okay. It's not like we're winning any car shows anytime soon. So there's a whole bunch of RTV. That's why, obviously, header gaskets. So we're gonna let all that dry overnight. Plus, I don't know what time it is, but it's like super late. It's been dark for several hours. And I like my neighbors. So we're going to wait till tomorrow. We're going to change the oil. And then we're going to fire this thing up. And if y'all lucky, if y'all sweet talk me enough, I might just put it on the 2-step with pump 93 in it. Probably shouldn't do that, because the 2-step's like 7 pounds of boost on 93. It's not tuned for that. So we'll get it fired up, and we'll rev it up a few times, and then make sure everything's happy. If everything's happy, we'll get some E85, and Friday we'll go test, see how it does. But we'll pick back up tomorrow. I'm not going to show you all this and then not fire it up and not rev it up for you. Come on, who do you think I am? So anyway, jump to that. Back again. And I feel like shit. But we already changed the oil in the car. I think that's it. Should be able to hit the ignition, see if it's got any fuel leaks. And then if it don't, hit the key. So I guess let's do it. Headlights are on. That's weird. Oh. I'll do it again, just a couple times, make sure. This right here is the feed, and then this over here is the return. So one more time. All right, I think we're clear. All right, guess ain't nothing to it but to do it. Uh-oh. I think we're running out of gas. So good, but car's stupid fat because it's on gas. I just changed the idle. Oh god. Even the seat pooted. Seat said mark. But got any leaks? Don't see none. Woo! So I think the car's fixed. Woohoo! Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow we'll put it on E85. My dad's got my jug, so I can't even go get no E85 right now. Put it on E85, and then take it to the track Friday. As of right now, unless anything changes, and see what she does. But we'll run it up and down the road a few times. I got to put water in it still. That's a whole process. Jack the back end of the car way up and fill it, and hopefully it makes it. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, we'll see you in the next time. Peace.